Okay. Slow the music down. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for the hearts. Wow. Thank you guys for waiting. People on YouTube, thank you guys for waiting as well. People on Instagram, thank you guys for waiting. Hey, Chad. What is up? What is up? What's up, guys? What's up, Mo? Hey, Ricari. What's up? Hello, Hill. Welcome, everyone. Okay. So, we're going to be talking a little bit on how to find lagging or laggard stocks. Last time, or I think, what, three sessions ago, I think 3 live sessions ago, we talked about how to find relative strength stocks or RSS, and people found that very useful. So I'll make sure to go over stuff like that a lot more and different topics here and there. I know people found the last live that I had where I talked a little bit more about swing trading very informative, and some people joined the See Every Single Watch because of the fact that it was very informative. So I'll try to do a little bit more topics like that. So that's the reason why specifically we'll be talking about how to find laggard stocks here. Actually, let's make the music a little lower. People on YouTube, if you guys can hear me clearly, please give me a thumbs up. But I'll make sure to lower the music a little more, so you should be able to hear me a lot better. People on Instagram, I hope that you guys can hear me too. If you guys can give me a thumbs up, if you guys can hear me. Hey, Chris, what's up? So, hopefully. Okay, so. I think everyone can hear me. Thank you, Eloy. Thank you so much. All right, so what is a laggard stock anyways? All right, so what the hell is even a lag? Is it even considered? Like, how do you even consider a stock is lagging? Right? So the way hey guys, Bongon, what's up? So like I was saying here, lagging stocks, okay, the way you identify is very, very simple. So let's say you're looking at a specific, all you need to do is start looking at one specific sector, okay? And especially, you gotta look for a sector that's very strong, right? There's a lot of relative strength. How do you know that? Well, the whole sector can be very green, okay? So you guys can see that through a heat map on finviz.com or on an app called Select Spiders, okay, SPDRS, okay? And there's a whole different plethora of apps and stuff where you can see which sectors are strong on a specific trading day. So once you've found a specific sector that's very strong, from that point forward, you have to look for tickers that are lagging. How do you know it's lagging? Well, let's say, like 70% of the stocks in that specific sector that's doing really well, that's very, very strong and it's very green, right? The other 30% is not doing well, right? It's not following with the sector. It doesn't have to be green, right? It doesn't have to be red, right? It just has to be very, very weak in the sense that it's not following the strong moves that the whole sector is experiencing. Does that make sense? Right? So let me know, guys, if you're, if that kind of makes sense to you guys. Hey, Girls Be Trading too. What's up? Joe, what's up, man? I hope I can see you back in the CF Discord. Chad, yes, I will. Nguyen, what's up? So, it's one of those things that it's a very simple topic, but it kind of takes experience to really get, experienced in actually finding out what stocks are actually lagging, okay? And just actually observing with your eyes on the charts to see if it's lagging or not, right? It kind of took me a little while to figure out which ones are lagging as well when I first started out. But for me, if you guys don't know, I'm a swing trader and I'm mostly a technical analysis trader. And I got used to technical analysis in about 2 weeks. Okay, some people take months, some people take over a year to understand how it works. Everyone's different, right? So don't be pressured if you guys are hearing right now that I took 2 weeks. Everyone's very different, right? Everyone has different artistic styles as well, and TA has to do a lot with art as well, because the fact that we're looking at chart patterns, right? And patterns are always something that involves with art, right? So if you guys are still struggling with technical analysis, don't worry about it. You'll get it soon. Okay. And if you guys need help, I'm always here. If just DM me. Also, if you guys want something that's very foundational, you guys can also grab the beginner trading guide as well. But with the lagging stocks, okay. Now, what is the purpose of finding lagging stocks? Right, what the hell is the purpose, right? Why do you even want to find lagging stocks, right? Why don't sometimes a lot of people ask me, in my previous students as well, they're like, hey Andrew, what's the point of lagging stocks? Well, aren't we trying to find winning stocks anyway? So why do we have to find stocks that are lagging and not doing much when we could just focus on stocks that are already moving and has a lot of momentum, volume, there's a lot of buying going on, a lot of selling going on, there's some good volatility, there's a good moat on it, right? There's a lot of, the stock has a good beta on it, and et cetera, right? Yes, that's all very true, right? That's all very true. But the number one reason why you want to look at lagging stocks, especially in the market pullback. So this is kind of where we had the same logic and same reason why we look at relative strength stocks in a market pullback. Okay, so in a market pullback, there tends to be a lot of nasty bounces, right? Big bounces where people who are short the market are most likely going to get pushed out. And that's also the main reason why we see those nasty bounces to the upside during a downtrend. And whenever we have those big bounces, those bounces can they can last for several days, right, in a downtrend. And you might be wondering, why does that happen? Well, because of the fact that people who are short in the market tend to get pushed out, right? They get short squeezed in a matter of days during a downtrend, and that's why I call it a very nasty bounce, right? Hey, welcome everyone, welcome Edgar, welcome Haley. So, to everyone who just joined, I just started talking about how to find laggard stocks, and now I'm talking about why we need to look at laggard stocks during a market pullback. So, like I said before, generally, same reasons why as to why we need to look at relative strength stocks or RSS during a market pullback, right? Except for lagging stocks. When the market starts to bounce, right? When the market starts to have those nasty bounces, these lagging stocks, right? They won't participate in those market bounces, in those nasty market bounces during a downtrend. And I know that they're not participating, well, simply because of the fact that they're not participating, right? It's as simple as it gets, guys, right? And so here's a great example, right? Here's a great example. So Asan here, right? So this is one of the names that I've provided on the Silver String Watch. I gave a technical analysis and fundamental analysis like I usually do in the Silver String Watch. So if you guys are not in the Silver String Watch, you guys are missing out on a lot. But this is one of my names that I've identified for my subscribers that it's a lagging stock. So let's see why. Okay, so if you take a look at QQQ, so Asan is in the tech sector. Okay, it's a tech name, and guess what we did in the tech in QQQ last week? Very, very nasty bounce. A couple of days here, right? 4 days here, 4 straight days, right? And we came back above, and we retraced more than 50% of the loss of the trend that we had to the upside. Okay, and this is why we have nasty bounces, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days of nasty bounces where we mostly saw a lot of the shorts who are shorting since the downtrend here started to cover, right? And so in this bounce, look at Asan here, right? So last week we started this bounce around January 28th, and then 31st, February 1st, and then February 2nd, right? And so if you take a look at the same dates on Asan here, right? We don't see that big bounce. We're still in a huge downtrend. Okay, there is no bigger breakout to the upside like we saw on QQQ, right? We literally broke the downtrend that we made here. But in Asan, we did not do that. Okay, so if you take a look at the same dates on Asan here, right? We don't see that big bounce. We're still in a huge downtrend. Okay, there is no bigger breakout to the upside like we saw on QQQ, right? We literally broke the downtrend that we made here. But in Asan, we did not do that. Okay, so this is the reason why I see that Asan is a lagging stock, and it's still within the parameters and respecting the trend lines that we made here on this falling wedge. Okay, it didn't have any type of reversal. It didn't have any sort of breakout like we saw on QQQ. Okay, we did not break this trend line that we saw on QQQ last week, right? This long downtrend resistance where we broke out on January 31st. And so on Asan here, right, I'm looking for a specific reversal when the market starts to pull back. So this is the reason why I like to see I like to find and look at laggard stocks, because when the market starts to pull back again, right, since overall in a bigger picture time frame, we're still in a downtrend, obviously. Sure, we made this big nasty bounce, but like I said, in a downtrend, markets tend to have a nice big nasty bounces where it tends to push out sellers so that they can have another chance to get back in. Okay, so in Asan, if the market starts to pull back again, I want to see Asan start to break out. It starts to move inversely to the market. Does that make sense, guys? Are you with me, guys? Give me a thumbs up again if everything's making sense so far. Welcome, Alex. Hey, Morris, what's up? Andres, what's up? Perfect. So here's perfect evidence, okay, of Asan here. So today we got the first action here, okay, where we saw that reversal type and inverse type of an action on a lagging stock. So QQQ was struggling today. Most of the day today, chopping around a nice range here, a nice 5-point range, okay. And as it was doing that, Asan just blasted upwards right from the market open. Okay, so sure, everything started to slide off because of the fact that the overall markets decide to lose gains at the end of the day, right? But I like the fact that we even tried, right? This name even tried to move inversely already. Sure, yes, you're right. We completely lost all the gains here. But like I said, this is a sign. Right, this wick here is already a sign, a telltale sign that this name is moving inversely to the markets already, right? So I'm going to continue to watch for this name. This is a lagging name, okay? And so that is how you find laggard stocks and the reason why you need to look at laggard stocks, okay? Most of the time, they have the same reason as looking at relative strength stocks, okay? But there's slightly different reason, which I just explained to you guys when you're looking for laggard stocks. All right. Hey, Koya, thank you. I haven't seen you before, so welcome. Pinder, welcome back. Lauder, welcome back as well. So, hey, Vivian, what's up? I didn't see your message. Okay, so now, Vivian, great question there. So you said if you can check Microsoft, please, one of the laggards in big tech. So Vivian, so you know what? I'm actually glad that you mentioned Microsoft here. So Microsoft personally for me, is not a laggard stock, and here's the reason why. Okay, so Microsoft is a very heavy name in the fact that it has a lot of influence over the market, right? There's a lot of weight to it, just like Apple and Amazon. Right, you guys have seen this in the past few weeks and past few days, right? Amazon moved the market up, and Facebook moved the market down, right? These are companies that have a lot of weight in the overall markets, and Microsoft has too, right? I mean, Microsoft is a trillion cap company, right? It has it's a trillion market cap company, right? It's a big cap company. So stocks like this, I do not consider as a laggard because it can't be a laggard, because of the fact that it follows the overall markets too closely. Does that make sense, Vivian? I hope that makes sense. But that's one of those things where rarely I would see big tech growth stocks like this that has a huge influence and huge weight to the overall market to turn into a laggard stock. Okay, it's very, very rare because big tech names like Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Facebook, PayPal, I could go on and on here. You guys get the relative idea now. They're the ones that follow the market. So if the market goes down, they'll also follow and move downwards as well, right? If the market goes up, they'll go up as well with the market. It tends to do that, right? I would say like 8 times out of 10, they'll mostly do that, right? And so I don't consider Microsoft or any other big tech names as lagging stocks. Eloy, you said grab some puts on Microsoft end of the day, can gap down, but to be honest, I think we can go on a very bullish run tomorrow after a bear trap. Yeah, it all depends on how the overall markets move. But before I move into that, Eloy, I'll go more into that since Chad, you too, you did ask me about the fadeaway that we saw today. But before I move into that, everyone who just heard me from beginning to end about laggard stocks and how to find them, did it all make sense? Okay, before I move on to some technical analysis here for you all, did that make sense? I need to make sure that you guys understand how this works, right? It's a very simple, right? It's a very simple thing to learn and to kind of implement to your own trading strategy, but it can be very hard to figure out which one is actually lagging or not in a specific sector and compared to the markets. So everyone on YouTube, on Instagram, give me one final thumbs up or just a confirmation. Just tell me that you guys understood. For people who have listened to me from the beginning to the end. Hey Anthony, what's up? Eloy said makes sense. Perfect. You've been very attentive. Excuse me. Chad, seems like you, of course, Chad. I know everything makes sense to you. People on YouTube, have you guys, did it make sense? Hopefully it did, because I know people on YouTube tend to be a little bit less active on the live chat. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Okay, so, it's, of course, Anthony, of course. So, I think it's something that a lot of people struggle with as well, because they're like, wait, like I said before, hey, what's up, Harley? So people just want to look at stocks that are correlated to the market the most, right? But people don't understand that the ones that have the best moves, right, the best momentum moves during a market pullback tend to be RSS, relative strength stocks that we talked about, I believe 3 live sessions ago, and also lagging stocks. Okay, so for the people who are in my CFA Swing Watch, you guys should know why we looked at relative strength stocks names since like 2.5 weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago. Okay, you guys should know why. All right, I've already told you guys in the CFA Discord. And for all the people on the live, you guys missed this. Okay, people who are not in the CFA Discord or CFA Swing Watch, DDOG. Okay, great big momentum here. Okay, big strength. All right, and it's something that I think it takes a lot of training and experience to know which ones are holding strength and which ones are lagging, right? Which is why I provide these names in the CFA Swing Watch so that people don't have to go through the work of trying to find every single name. Because here's the thing, guys, when I make my watch list and my newsletters, I take hours because I want to make sure I find the ones that are actually showing that strength and is lagging, right? And when I do my fundamental research and technical research, I take even more hours. And if you guys are wondering specifically how many hours I take on the CFA Swing Watch, I take nearly 10 hours total, right? So average, I would say 7 hours, okay? Sometimes I take 10 hours because of the fact that I want to make sure I do enough research. And the reason why I do that is that I do all that research to condense it into a very easily readable newsletter for everyone who's subscribed, okay? So, I try to make sure that, I'm not telling you guys to brag or anything. I'm just telling you guys that it all comes with really good hard work that you just had to put on for the next few years, especially if you're a new trader or if you've been trading for at least a year or two. Does that make sense, guys? Right. So I've officially now been trading for 5 years. So I'm nowhere near where I personally want to be at with my personal goals, right? Because I mean, in trading, you're never going to be satisfied with where you want to go because of the fact that the market is always teaching you new lessons. Okay, but it's something that the best traders out there are always traders who've been constantly learning from the market and constantly tweaking their trading strategies and tweaking what went wrong, how they should trade better, and etc. Does that make sense, guys? Right? So it's just one of those things that you just had to put a lot of time towards as well. Okay. Hey, no stop loss. Welcome. You said, what's your thoughts on CMG and ER tomorrow? I'll talk about that very soon. But yeah. So as I was saying, guys, finding relative strength stocks and these lagging stocks, they take hours because I go through hundreds of tickers every single time I write the CFA swing watch as well, because I get very picky at what I want to trade. Because in swing trading, guys, here's another little tip about swing trading and a little bit more into how I swing trade as well. I want to look for those A+ setups. I'm not going to trade something that looks horrible in my criteria. Does that make sense, guys? Right? And so that's the reason why I take hours when I do the CFA swing watch. Some people think that he doesn't do technical analysis and fundamental analysis. He just like nitpicks whatever he wants to write, and he just writes it on the spot really quickly, and that's all he does, right? With the swinger watch, and there's some people who don't think I put in the work. That's not true. The only reason why I'm able to make a nice condensed newsletter that's around 25 pages long, average, right, is that I'm reading so much and I do so much research, right? And I'm able to find out what that research means. Because sure, if you do the research, right, that's great. But it takes years, it takes months to understand what you're even reading, right? And that's the whole point of the CFA Swing Watch. So if you guys are not in, and if you guys want the shortcut to learn how to deal with such data that you see online, see fundamental metrics and values, and if you know what it means, but if you don't know how it applies to that company or to the actual price of the stock, you guys should join the CFA Swing Watch, because I go over that every single week, so that every single week that you read it, you get better at understanding it, because I make sure I condense it in a way that you guys can actually understand it. Okay, I make sure that you guys understand it. Eloy, yes, I do. Hey, what's up, Jet? What's up, Juan? So, yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so let's talk about some TA here. So let's start with some TA. Since everyone's kind of basically asking me about the overall market. So Chad, you said SPY, AMD, and Netflix. Okay. So you know what? Let's just talk about the overall markets. Right. SPX here. Oops. What am I typing? No, actually, let's just go to SPY, not SPX. So for SPY here, guys. So SPY, like I said, well, not like I said, since there's a lot of people in here who aren't in the CFA Swing Watch, but I told my subscribers yesterday that I'm very 50-50, okay, because of the fact that we're still in a downtrend, okay, thanks to the gap down that we had on Thursday here, okay, and for the fact that we also bounced pretty well on Friday, all right, we're just chopping back and forth. Very, very 50-50 here. Nothing's 100% right now, to the upside or to the downside. But so far, I'm liking this consolidation. Why? Well, because we're looking at a nice cup and handle stick. Okay, cup, not handle stick. Cup and handle. Handle stick. I think I just made a new candlestick name there. Handle stick. Should I coin that, guys? Should I trademark it? No, I have no idea what that means, but a nice cup and handle. So if you guys can't see this, let me give you guys a nice little visualization here. Here's our cup, and here's our current situation with our handle here. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ty? Ty Sin, or Tyson. But this is the cup and handle that we're looking at on SPY, and QQQ also shows that as well, but it's a lot weaker. Okay, I'll go over why. But I told my CFA Swing and Watch members that everything's very 50-50 right now. And Chad, if you're worried about the market pullback that we had today, intraday, you shouldn't be. Okay, like I said in the CFA Swing and Watch, because I know you read handle stick. Chad, if you guys don't know, Chad has been the OGs. I think Chad, you're like the I think like you're like the 8th subscriber to the CFA Swing Watch back when I started it in like last year in May. So thank you very much for staying for so long. I know you've really improved as a trader since you started with me. So congratulations for that you actually held through. So just give yourself a pat on the back, man. You never quit. I remember when you started to ask questions as well when you first joined. So you've always asked very, very good questions, and you've applied the answers that I've given you, and you've continued to read the newsletters every single Sunday since May. I think like since the late May. I think that's when you joined, and you were the top 10 people to join. So thank you very much. Just showing some live appreciation here for you. But yes, so Chad, I really, the market pullback that we saw here. You know what? Let's go a little bit on a smaller perspective here. On the 15-minute time frame, okay? So sure, we moved some points here, right? We moved like 3 points from the highs that we made when we bounced. So we bounced all the way up to 451, which was a level of resistance that we had since last week, right? And we revisited the this 451 level this morning, okay, and in the late afternoon, right, during power hour, and we made a double top, okay. But look at what we did. We bounced at the 15-minute 200 SMA here, and that tends to be a very nice support. And like I said, on the daily time frame, right, we're still consolidating here. So I don't see anything to worry about yet until tomorrow. Does that make sense, Chad? I mean, I'll go more over in the CFA Discord and what I think after the live is finished. But like I said, I'm not too worried about the overall markets. I'm gonna focus on my lagging stocks and my RSS, my relative strength stocks. Okay, and for all the people on the CFA Discord and the CFA Swing and Watch, you guys should already know what I'm looking at. I posted a bunch for you guys last week, last week, and yesterday. So if you guys are for all the people who are in the CFA Swing and Watch and in the CFA Discord right now, if you guys are confused on where to find some good relative strength stocks or lagging stocks, go to the Discord, okay, and go to the CFA Trade Ideas channel and go look at the past few tickers. Well, like nearly 20 tickers that I made posted on there since 2 weeks ago. Okay, so you guys should not be short of any amounts of relative strength stocks and lagging stocks. Okay, and for the people who are not in the CFA Swing and Watch and the CFA Discord, you guys should join so you guys can see which ones I'm talking about and which ones my members are getting. Right, but like I said before, Chad, don't worry about the overall markets right now. There's literally nothing to worry about. And look at this volume. Chad, like literally, look at this volume here. Like, what is this? The average volume in the daily time frame was 131.35-ish million, and the average volume today was 84 million. Right? So, you have calls. That's why you're holding calls overnight. Well, and you have very short expiration that expires on Wednesday. I get it. So for a short expiration like that, I would say try to exit out of it on break even, or at the very least take profits whenever we have a nice bounce back to like 451. Okay. And Chad, rewatch the TA video that I have in the Safer Single Watch, and just remember the 21 SMA. Okay, so Chad, before you get scared, remember the 10 SMA that I have, and remember the 21 SMA. Go back to the TA video, okay, that's posted on YouTube. And for people who, before you guys ask me, what video is it on? Is on my YouTube that I talk about the overall markets? You're not gonna find it, okay? Because it's a private linked video only for my CFO Swing Watch subscribers. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, but I had to make it exclusive for my my subscribers. Okay, I apologize. I'm apologizing in advance if people find that unfair. But hey, it's people who've subscribed and who have been with me for a long time. In the Safer Swing Watch. So, Chad, make sure you watch that. Okay, gain some more confidence after watching my video. Okay, don't panic too hard. We're still nowhere in a 100% trend reversal or breakout yet. Okay. So now let's look at AMD. Wow. You know what, Chad? AMD is not that bad. I would say AMD is a RSS. Huh. Of course, Chad, of course. Make sure you watch that video that I sent you guys all last night. And if you guys are wondering how long the videos are for the Safer Swing Watch, average they would be like 24, 23 minutes, sometimes 25 or over. Chad, you can attest to that since you're one of the subscribers who are in the live right now. Okay, so for AMD, this is a pretty, most of the semiconductor names today were very strong actually. SMH, which is my semiconductor ETF, or even USD is also nice too. Semiconductors. So, yes, above 125 thought it would do 130. Yeah, I mean everything was literally moving in tandem with the markets. So the only thing is that I wanted to see some more volume. So today, if you want to see a good follow through here, Chad, hey, what's up, chicas? So with this AMD here, I'm most likely gonna expect a nice little tiny pullback into like 120s. And the reason why I say that, okay, Chad, is that I don't know if you have a position in it, but I'm probably gonna say something that you don't want to hear. But with the 10 SMA here, right, we're just catching up today. Right, it's starting to catch up, it's starting to curl upwards, right, and we were able to, yes, you're right. Yeah, it had this run up because of earnings. You're absolutely correct. And we had the gap up here. This is the earnings reaction after it had earnings after hours or pre-market. I think it was after hours, right? Yeah, it was after hours on February 1st. Yeah. So for AMD here, it's the number one thing that I'm liking about AMD right now is that it's holding this ER reaction price range here. Okay. Hey, what's up, JV? So that's the first thing that I like. Second, okay, I'm going to expect a nice pullback into 120 tomorrow, because if we do pull back tomorrow to 120, that's going to allow this 10 SMA, my momentum SMA, to catch up and start supporting the price higher. Okay, so once we start seeing that, that'll be great. But first off, today we had a pre-inventive push above the 21 SMA with no volume, which is also the reason why we started to pull back, and because of the fact that the market kind of pulled back intraday as well. So if you take a look at the 50-minute time frame for AMD as well, it started to pull back, on the same kind of time frame when the market started to pull back as well. Okay, so I also wouldn't worry too much about AMD. It just needs more time. Does that make sense? Chat? Okay, so Netflix. Ooh, yeah, okay. So Netflix looks a little bit worse. Why do I say that? Because we started to break below into the gap that we made here after that news about Bill Ackman's position in Netflix. Okay, this is where we had that big gap up after Bill Ackman said he had a nice couple million in Netflix here. So only thing I didn't like about the fact is that we pushed lower and to the point where we came back down below 400. Okay, and also we're starting to fill in the gap here. Okay, we started that today actually. All right, we peaked out, we poked our head below it on Friday, but we held up nicely, which is why it didn't really start to fill the gap here. But yeah, chat. So the 400 level is pretty strong. You're right, which is why we ended up above it. Okay. But so far, Netflix should be out of the oversold. Yeah, okay. So it's out of the oversold range here, thanks to that big run up here after Bill Ackman's news. But I would say for Netflix, you gotta give it more time, to be honest. So if you bounce tomorrow, here, let me actually make a nice indentation here for you. So this is our first low, okay? And then this right here, today's action, could be, or depending on how we act tomorrow, this right here where the arrow is at right here, this could be our higher low, okay, our second higher low. And the only way that's confirmed, okay, is that we go above this higher high that we made here last week. Okay, so you see how we're moving in this type of pattern here. So oops, let me go to my brush. So we're going like this, okay? And if we do this, so if you break the highs of last week, which was 458.48 on this candlestick, on this green arrow that you guys see right here, okay? So if you break above 458.48, okay, this will officially become a higher low, our second higher low. Everyone give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Okay, that's how higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows all become officiated through these price actions. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. Oh, sorry. Chad, you're right. He has a billion or more. My bad, not millions. He's a billion hedge fund manager. So you're right. I said that wrong. But everyone, does that make sense? Okay, that's how pivot points work. Okay. So like I said, one more time. In order for this second higher low to be officiated, hey, what's up, Vanessa? In order for this higher low to be officiated, guys, you have to cross above 458.48, which is our first higher high here. Okay, does that make sense? So we need to cross above 458.48 and make a second higher high in order to make sure that this second higher low is officiated. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. Vanessa, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully I can see you in the Surfer Single Watch. Okay. So, did everyone get that? There's literally more than 20 people in both combined in YouTube and Instagram. So make sure, I want to make sure that everything's clarified before we move on. And Chad, yeah, you're correct. I think 400-ish strong because of them, yes. But that cross could be in the multiple days, or yes. So it could be weeks or days. So whenever a stock has such a big volatile move to the downside or to the upside, and they start consolidating like this, it could take weeks or days, okay, depending on how volatilely they move, right? Because it's still volatile, right? It all depends on the volatility, right? Okay, so I think everyone understood what I was saying because I tend to talk about the pivot points here, the higher highs, higher lows, and lower highs a lot. So hopefully you guys are understanding that now because I had a lot of questions when I first started talking about it. Okay, so oops. Now let's go over. Of course, you're welcome, Chad. Chad, if you have any other questions on any other tickers, since that was it for what you sent me on the live, please send to me. Please ask me in the Discord. Yeah. So if you have any if you have any technical analysis as well or anything like that, or Chad, let me give you a little tiny homework for you. How about that? So if you can find any RSS or relative strength stocks or lagging stocks, and if you do think you found one, send it to me. Just send it to me on the Discord. Okay. Place for tomorrow after everybody else. Okay. I'll send that in the Discord. But Chad, that's a little homework there. Okay. So if you find anything like that, send it in, and I'll either confirm it for you or I'll say it's not. How about that? Does that sound good? Eloy too, if you're still in here. Okay, so this is going out to all my subscribers and everyone who's in the CFA Discord. All right. If you guys can find any RSS or lagging stocks, send it to me, or to me as in send it inside the CFA Discord. All right, message the CFA Discord, and I will see whether or not it is. Okay, that'll be very, very fun. Okay, so I believe let's see. Hey Garrett, what's up? No stop loss. You said CMG. No stop loss. Are you still here? I don't want to go over CMG if you're not even here. Yes, Chad, you're correct. But like I said, right? Netflix won't really be a lagging stock, but it is a relative strength stock, though. You're right. Because it's already holding well, and also because of the fact that we've already seen a dump really hard, so it has a less probability of following the market to dump with the market because of the fact that it's already not strong enough to move parallel with the markets, right? So it's found its own relative strength as its own individual stock so far. Okay. So CMG, let's just go over CMG. So I have no opinions on CMG right now, and the reason why is that we have earnings tomorrow. And if you guys, everyone on the CFA Stream Watch and Discord, you guys should already know why. I tend to wait after earnings. So for everyone who's not in the CFA Stream Watch, we tend to either try to play the earnings run up, but if there's earnings on the name right after, like in a day or so, no need. Okay, there's no need. Right, there's no need to look at it until the earnings are out. Okay, so yes, you're right. If anyone's thinking that, hey, don't we, is there an opportunity to play, because stocks tend to move up or move down right before earnings, right? Like, let's say earnings is after, let's for CMG tomorrow. If you want to day trade tomorrow, CMG, because of the fact that there could be increased volatility, which does happen before earnings. Okay, you guys can still play that. Yeah, I'm not saying you guys can't. I'm just saying that I tend to just wait for the bigger picture movement, which is after earnings, right? So earnings are after hours, yeah, tomorrow. So that means I'll watch out for the action on Wednesday. Does that make sense, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so just as a reminder for the people who are in a CFA Single Watch and as a subscriber, if you guys are in these lives right now, I kind of want to just give you a homework to you guys to look for RSS stocks and lagging stocks and send it to me in the Discord. Okay. Also, it'll be great to have more names as well. So it's also a good exercise for you guys. Hey, Lewis, what's up? All right, so I'm gonna do one more here. Okay. MOS Mosaic. Look how strong this is. It just made new all-time highs today, guys. No, never mind. I was wrong about that. Ooh, wow, this stock really pumped back in 08. Right before the 2008 recession and crash. But oh yeah, okay, Eloy, we'll look at PFE and we'll stop there. So for people who just joined, I've already talked about how to find the laggard stocks. Okay, so make sure you guys look at the first 10 to 15 minutes or around like 20 minutes maximum at the live when it started. Either on YouTube or Instagram, doesn't matter. I will be posting these lives always after I'm done. Chad, you said send names in what channel Discord? Just the usual, the trade room. Chad, yeah, just send it in the trade room. Okay, so Mosaic here is a classic RSS here. Oops, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is this. I got levels here. So RSS is this stock right here. Literally, the definition of RSS is right here. Okay. You see this nasty bounce that we saw, and this follow through, and this flag that we saw. Amazing. Okay. And also for the fact that we are now breaking out of this neckline, out of this nice cup and handle. If you guys can see it, let me draw it for you guys. There's the cup, and there's the handle. Okay, very nice cup and handle. So MOS, very good name, very good volume already. Right, we're still seeing increasing volume here. Right, way better volume than last week, and we're still going up higher. Right, making higher lows and higher highs. So MOS above 44 is a great entry. Okay. But trust me, there's gonna be a lot more sideways here if we don't see follow through tomorrow. Okay, and what I mean by follow through is that if you don't break above today's high today, which is 44.82. Okay, so I gave you guys a little tiny freebie of MOS. So I already took away some of you guys' for people on the Discord who are gonna send me names that are RSS or lagging stocks. But MOS is a RSS that I'm just gonna give to you guys all, that I'm also looking at right now. But let's take a look at PFE. Oh, PFE, yes. So all the vaccines names have been very, very strong. So this is an RSS as well, Eloy. So you guys are you're sending me the names that you should send me in the Discord, but it's fine. So PFE here. If you guys don't remember, I said PFE is a short to the downside, right here. Okay, so I had my live like what, over 2 weeks ago, and I said that most likely we're gonna start going lower because we're going to reject this decent level of resistance. And guess what? We did exactly that. Okay, we went from mid 55 to like 50s, under 50 actually. Okay, so this is a very good trade here if you guys took it. Now, hey Morris, thank you. If you guys don't know who Morris is, he's one of my CFO pro traders here. You got nice. Just got done reading it. Perfect. So, for PFE here, we are seeing some amazing consolidation here. So we're constantly peaking out. Actually, let's go to the 2 hour here. We're constantly peaking out of the descending level of resistance here. Okay, and also now we're forming some type of flag. Okay, a very nice flag here. All right, there's a nice flag. we're using this huge decent level of resistance as our flag resistance, and now we have a nice ascending support that we formed for the last couple of days. So if we break above 53.50 with good volume, so today we saw that today, but the first half of the day, but obviously, right, we dumped at the end of the day, except PFE. Great bounce because we have earnings tomorrow in the morning. Oh, we're getting earnings tomorrow morning. Chad, yeah, so PFE has its earnings tomorrow morning. So you know what? I'm gonna post this in the Discord for you guys. I'll do a little bit more deeper analysis for you all. So for Chad, I don't know if you remember, since you're one of my longest subscribers here. Well, one of my first. I did PFE back then. I don't know if you remember, but I chose PFE all the way down here. Back in mid-July, right here. I'm pretty sure you won't remember it, Chad, but I did analysis on PFE right here. Around June or July, I think. And guess where it is now. Oof. Oh, you did. Nice. Awesome. I know, Chad. I know you've been killing it with the newsletter. You've been using the newsletter as an actual tool, which is my intention here. An actual trading tool. So great job on that, man. Good follow through. As usual. So PFE, I posted it in the CFO Discord. Hey, what's up, Evan? What's up, 49ers? All right. So people who want to see my extensive analysis on PFE, you guys should join. I'm telling you guys will make back your membership, your monthly membership of $50 per month. I can 10,000% guarantee you. Everyone on the CFO Single Watch, everyone who's a member right now watching the live, you guys should testify for me. Because people just won't take my word for it, because I'm the one that's writing the newsletters, right? So this is the reason why I tell you guys to tell the people, right? Because it's also, I don't tell you guys what to say. It's just coming from your guys' perspective, not me, right? Because I can hype up my own analysis and research as much as I want, and I wouldn't get I wouldn't get the same effect if I'm the one saying it, right? We should drop the CFO emoji. Eloy, yes, you're right. Also, Eloy, I'm gonna message you about potential for a little something. So you're gonna get a little bit more importance in the CFO Discord. I'm pretty sure you know what that means already. Morris should know what that means. Hey Evan, say less. I'm in. Yes. Please join, Evan. Hey Ryus, what's up? Yep, but Eloy, I really hope that you've been enjoying the newsletters, since I remember when you used to join the lives. You were just on the line of whether you want to join or not. But hopefully you've been enjoying reading the newsletters, the research that I do. Hopefully that you've understand everything as well, because I try to make sure that the research that I do for hours is condensed into a nice, readable, simple, simplistic, layman term wise research. Hey Anthony, thank you. Yes. So before I end the live here, I do have a Forex training program where I extensively go over how to trade and everything. And Anthony has been doing really well. Anthony, do you remember when you first started with me? You didn't know anything. Well, you did know something, but you were struggling. But now you're really trading really well. So I'm actually so glad that you took the course, the program, and you joined the Discord as well. Anthony, you're also one of my very few subscribers who've joined in the early times when I first started back last year. So just a little fact there for everyone. And yes, you said this so many times in live as well. A lot of people see your messages, Anthony, and everyone else too, who kind of like testify, of of their trading and how CFO has really helped them. But people still look at that and they like, wow, that's amazing. They still don't want to join because they think I'm the one that tells you guys to say this. But that's not why would I do that? All right, there's no point in me doing that, literally. So, oh, that's right, Anthony. You did look at lines on Robinhood. I remember that. I was like, wait a second, why are you doing that? I remember when I was very surprised that you did that. Hey, Lopez, what's up? Cash function, welcome back. So, guys, if you guys are wondering when my next round of the Forex program is February 15th. Okay? February 15th. Yeah, let me actually put it on text here. So, 2/15th. Oops. 15th is the next round of the 4 weeks program. Okay? So I'll post more about it in my Instagram story. But yeah. Evan, hopefully you can join tonight. And anyone else in here. Okay, if you guys are not in the CFA Discord and CFA Single Watch, you guys are missing out. And also, the CFA Single Watch was just sent out yesterday. So if you guys don't know what to trade for the rest of this week, it'll be a great idea to join now. Alright, so that you guys can actually read the tickers that I've given you guys, or given my subscribers in the newsletter and in the CFA Discord that I gave extra as well. Yeah, last night. Okay. So hopefully you guys can join. Eloy, I will message you soon as well. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys very much for joining. Chad, join if you're unsure. Join. Yes. There's no big risk in not joining. Okay, guys, just join. Life is too short. Okay, life is too short. Just if you don't like it after a month, you guys can go. I'm not gonna. I'm not the type of person to get really he left or she left, and I'm gonna be like very mad at you or something. It's your choice. All right, if you guys want to leave, go ahead. I'm not gonna force you guys to come back. Okay, so Evan, hopefully I can see you tonight. If you're wondering where the link is, just take a look at the link in my bio and click on the tab that says CFA Single Watch, and it'll take you to the website. Okay? Give me a thumbs up, Evan, if that makes sense. Chad, you're welcome. Looking forward for tomorrow as well. Okay, so thank you guys on YouTube and Instagram for joining. Hopefully I will see you all, everyone, on Wednesday around the same time. Okay? And make sure you guys are doing your homework, right? Make sure you guys are if you guys are on the line of joining, okay? Just join. Right, just join for the first month. Okay, there literally is there's no risk. Okay, if you guys don't make money on the first, here, how about this? If you guys don't make $50 in the first month, okay, if you guys don't make $50, 50, if you guys don't make $50, which is the subscription fee per month, in 1 month, then you guys can leave. Like, you guys can tell me that you guys didn't make that and leave. How about that? Okay, so if you guys are that on the line, that on the fence of wanting to join but not wanting to join because of that, okay, so I'm saying this because I'm confident that you guys will make back everything, okay, every single month. All right, so you know, it's just something that I'm not like saying, you know, I'm not trying to pressure you guys. I'm just saying. Okay, so that's just kind of my little way of trying to tell you guys that I'm that confident, right? It's not fake confidence here. Okay, so that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys all on Wednesday, same time, okay, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the CF Discord once you guys subscribe tonight, and I'll see you guys all on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your night. Good luck trading tomorrow.